Okay? So before we get into the next part of this discussion, she released an interesting trailer, a second trailer to the album. For the album. Let's get into that. Okay, here we go. Belcules, 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 Belcules. Belcules, 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 Belcules. This is the Judge and Jury of Music, aka Queen Millennium. And of course, we're here to have a discussion today on this special edition of Let's Talk once again about Miss Cardi B, this album, and the old industry tricks that are being pulled by not just her, but by the label that honestly would have made more sense during the absolute physical world before streaming and all of that, before any streaming products existed, like Apple iPods, before any of this Apple streaming, Spotify, before any of this existed, it was just CD stores, cassettes, would have made more clever sense. But now it just gets an eyebrow raise, and particularly from me, okay? So before we get into the meat and potatoes of today, as usual, a word. I gotta bring this back up. Does anybody else fear the end of the day like I do? Because it just feels like time is racing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I just went to bed, got up, and went back to bed 2 seconds later. Am I tripping? Am I the only one? Do you feel like that? This clock is racing. I just never felt this way about time before until like a few years ago. But now, it just feels like, I don't know how to explain it, but even the young people are feeling it. So it's not just the person who is up there in a little bit in age, So I'm just like, what is going on? They are bamboozling us out there. The powers that be, I just know it. But why? What's the tea? What is happening out there? I don't like this. I have like this time anxiety. Anyway, it's that girl or it is not that girl. And on this segment, this is particularly for the campaign called Engagement. Save our YouTubers / Silence is Violence. Okay? And really what this is to bridge the gap in understanding between creator and you as a viewer. Okay? Particularly between two groups. Subscribed, not subscribed, but you're a returning viewer, and just brand new people that come across the channel. Now, what stunts the growth of more brand new people coming across the channel is when the current people who are watching and supporting the channel are not actually supporting in the correct way. What do I mean by that? I mean that you're not actually engaging with the content. A lot of people think that just watching the video is engagement. It's not to YouTube or the algorithm, and they don't take it seriously. So they don't push the video anywhere if nobody's commenting in the comment section, if nobody's pressing the like button at least. Okay? Two prominent actions. So you don't always have to say something, but at least hit the like button on your way out as a common courtesy of somebody that returns to the videos if you're a returning viewer. And we can see all the analytics in our background, who's doing what's flatlining, what's not. We can see how many people have viewed the video, the whole thing. So if there's 100 people on the video, but nobody takes any action, then we have a major problem, right? 100 people on the video, but nobody's taking any action, and most of these are returning viewers. Well, then we have a problem. Okay, and this is across the YouTube board. Okay, and this is what a lot of content creators end up talking about. Okay, so with that being said, silence is actually violence on YouTube. You can't treat it like cable TV because it's a two-way street. Okay, so you have your part to play if you're like the content creator, just like when Uber Eats or DoorDash ask you to rate the driver and the service. That's actually very important to the drivers. How should I say? What's the word we're looking for? Livelihood. That's it. Whether they get to keep their job or not. Okay, because they get enough thumbs down, they're out of there. Okay, well, same thing for YouTube. So, if you don't do anything, that basically is the real thumbs down. Today, being silent is the real thumbs down on YouTube, because thumbs down is actually thumbs up on YouTube as well, if you guys didn't know that. Okay? The real thumbs down is no action. So silence is violence, folks. Remember that on YouTube. It's a two-way street. It's not cable TV. It's not public TV. This is actually social media. They want you to be social. They don't want you to be taking action. Okay, don't just sit there and watch it and then in the next video, because then you're hurting all these creators out here every day. Okay? So silence is violence. Make sure you are actually clicking the like button at least on the videos that you are basically coming back to. Okay, and for the new viewers, start today with the right action, okay? All right. This is It's That Girl, or It's Not That Girl. Now, I'm Worklina, the workhorse, and on this show, we talk about popular music and popular artists such as Cardi B here from today, yesterday, and beyond. So, of course, today, we're having a discussion with Miss Cardi B, okay, about the fact that this song situation is way more jacked up than I gave thought to the first time, okay? So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn and chips, that candy, your drinks, whatever you do to get comfortable, because this is That Girl, or It's Not That Girl. Take it away. Welcome back into It's That Girl, or It's Not That Girl. Now, I'm Peyton 3.0, the artist, musician, entertainer myself, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Now, those are great tools and platforms to build that brand, business, name, reputation up, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you will join this community today by actually engaging with the video by hitting the like button. And also do share with people that you know that like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, to really truly become a part of this community today, well, you have to actually engage. That means subscribe. That means to comment, notification bell, okay? Now, let's go ahead and roll right on into this. So, me and a few YouTubers have been doing a lot of thinking. About this song adding situation to the list. Because, again, these songs have already sailed. You know what I'm saying? That ship has sailed. WAP, Up, And I wouldn't be surprised she announced 2 more songs before she allegedly releases the album on time or at all. Okay? Number one, this would make more sense as a financial strategy in the complete physical era. Okay? No streaming, no Napster, no physical downloading pods. Just like when the CD era was in. When the cassette tape era was in. And yes, I was there because I am Queen Millennial, honey. Okay? The Millennial. Now, it make more sense then to pull a trick like that. But then again, there's never really been an artist, at least not during my time of growing up, that has waited this long between albums to release, because they would be dead in the water. And there was no such thing as independent recording artists to the degree of what you can do today, because all the tools and tricks that we have today digitally did not exist. Okay? So when I see record labels pulling tricks like these, I mean, the deluxe versions were already an eyebrow raiser, right? The deluxe versions were already an eyebrow raiser. But then they're doing stuff like this, and then people are going to look at this, and then people are going to look at stuff like this, and they're going to start making this a regular thing for other rappers, even other singers. But my question is the audience that supports them actually dumb enough to fall for that? And she's over here squawking about these songs need a home. Darling, they have a home. They have a home. It's called the stream platform, Spotify, Amazon Music. They have a home on your profile. So I don't understand what you mean, Miss Cardi B, Miss Berkeley's. Help me to understand, girl. And so I'm still having trouble, honestly, understanding how is this strategy really that good in the digital age? How is it really that enticing? And what you really should be doing, Miss Cardi B, is giving us fresh music all the way through, right? We know most of y'all are going to use a sample or two, right? But it would be nice to just get, because everybody's wanting the sampling thing, to just get all fresh productions. Okay, no tricks, no fluff. Just giving us an album worth it after 9 years. Do you know how crazy that is? Listen, when Miss Lauryn Hill came on the scene and she decided that she was not coming back to this crap, she really didn't come back. Okay? She really didn't come back. But here you are in a social media age. Click, clickety click. I'm the girl you've pictures, influencer, model. Click. And that's what's keeping you afloat, not your actual music. So once again, is Cardi B even an artist? The thing with Cardi B is that she's good at cosplaying an artist. Cosplaying one. But in my opinion, at this point, she's not really an artist. She's already told you in previous videos on the internet that she's not really interested in the music like that. She don't really care. She really just wants the glory and the fame and all of that and the money. She's got a baby to take care of, Her baby daddy ain't worth anything according to her. Mr. Offset. Okay. So before we get into the next part of this discussion, she released an interesting trailer, a second trailer to the album. For the album. Let's get into that.
Okay.
Welcome back to another halftime show. I'm Peyton 3.0, one of the West Coast's best MCs. Let's get this kicked off right. Here we go. Here we get about the bed. I'm the mother effing vocal that be turning heads. I call attention. I'm the underdog with fire and I'm on a mission. I speak the truth. I'm the boldest ever blowing in the vocal booth. See, I'm a burning pyro. I be lighting bitch and I have them asking why yo. And now the song.
I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever.
You're looking for a stress reliever out there.
Drugs, the alcohol,
here we go.
But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Worked so hard that the bills are high. All you do is find me a freaking try. One that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief. But you got this grief for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munching your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in no rush. You need and brushing, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some relief in you. Time to get out with the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump, turn that music loud. I wanna see your hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving them feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Get the stress.
And that is all I will be giving you, okay? Anyway, if you want to hear that song in its entirety, then comment in the comment section. You ready? Let me hear that song. And I most certainly will, absolutely for free. Look at this bunny, look at this bunny, look at this bunny, look at this bunny. Don't look sexy, don't look sexy, don't look sexy. Look at this bunny, look at this bunny, look at this bunny. Don't look sexy, sexy, sexy. Look at this bunny, look at this bunny, look at this bunny. Okay, here we go. And look, we can't lie. That was one heck of a second trailer. But even as convincing, even as good as it is, doesn't mean things are actually going to go according to plan. Let's hope they do. But anyway, we're really here to talk about the contents of the album itself and how it's questionable at this point, okay? It's giving desperation. It's giving, who the heck do you think you're fooling? It's giving, girl, you can keep the album. Okay, that's what it's giving. Atlantic Records. Have a seat. Have a seat. Now, there are so many girls in the game now, and Cardi B is entering her 30s, right? Fresh Fish is coming below, all right? There are so many of these girls to focus on now. There's no shortage that are doing the thing. Is that Cardi B was picked out, allegedly, by the industry, handpicked to basically take the queen of rap, Miss Nicki Minaj, out. But that did not happen because she was never the right one. They made a misjudgment. Okay? And so this is Cardi's most likely last shot before the music industry says, get out. You're contracted for probably this many albums. You've only delivered one. At this point, we won't need you to deliver the second album. And if you don't, we're cutting you loose. And the album doesn't do well. That's why we're so desperate to put these other songs on in this album to stream for whatever reason on a digital platform, no less. You're out. You're out, you know. So if I was Cardi, I would just bow out gracefully if I could. Could I get it on my contract? Because none of this makes any sense. But anyway, there's so many girls in the game now, right? Cardi B did not fulfill the duties that the music industry picked her up for. So what is her relevance to the game? What is Cardi B's purpose in the music industry? She failed. The queen of rap is still in, working on her another album that's soon to drop. She's still in the game. Nobody has taken her down. None of these girls can come for Nicki's crown, Nicki's throne. So now, what do you do with basically, I hate to say it, I basically cooked and washed Cardi B when it comes to the music game. Love her personality, right? Don't like what she have antics and scream online and gets crazy online. That needs to stop. She's the page out of Bruno Mars's book. She's the page out of Beyonce's book. And relax. Right? Because we're hitting into our 30s with the same kind of attitude. It's not cute. This picture is giving, though. This picture, like I said, she could be a fashionista, an influencer, a model. She do that for a nice while. You know, that's what Iggy's basically doing. You know, Iggy said she don't need no. Iggy Azalea said she don't need no rap. She got all these other business ventures she could do, and she's doing just fine. So why don't you just go ahead and follow the Iggy Azalea formula, Cardi B, before it is too late. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on and discuss the desperation it smells like with how this album is being thrown together, and how I honestly don't think it's going to be worth it. Hopefully I eat my words, right? But I just don't think that Cardi B is really the girl. They put sprinkle on it, make it taste good, but it's really bad for you. And that's what you have when you're served Cardi B for a meal. She looks like the real thing. She smells like the real thing. She moves like the real thing, but she's not really the real thing. She's not an artist. She's not a musician. She's not an entertainer. Well, she's not an artist, she's not a musician, but she certainly is an entertainer. Okay? Okay. Well, this is the Peyton 3.0. The artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Hopefully, if you like what you heard today, then please engage with the video and hit that like button. And share people that you know that like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, to truly become a part of this community here today, you gotta do a few things. You gotta comment, subscribe, notification bell, okay? Yes. Now, I got to go. Let me hear you in the comment section what your thoughts are. Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you disagree with me? I want to hear from you in the comment section. Okay? Or you right along with me. Let's do this. You still here? You know it's over, right? I got things to do. But you still want to hang out? You know what? I can move some stuff around. I'm very busy. I'll do it for you. There's a video that's going to pop up on the screen any moment. Click on that video and I'll meet you over there. Bye.